Hello everyone, good evening. Great to see you. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We've got an audience of a couple of dozen here who have come along to watch me put together some of the tracks for this coming week. I hope everyone's had a great day today. I have been helping out around the house. I went out for a lovely walk with Bobby earlier on. I'll tell you more about that later on. Spent some lovely time with Katie. Did some bits and pieces for the week ahead. And otherwise actually enjoyed a moment where I could sit down and put my feet up and play on my PlayStation, ladies and gentlemen, which is something I don't get to do very much these days. Yeah, as I say, hope you're all very well. Remember, this is not a singing session, so if you're watching back through all of Homechoir's output, this is not one of those occasions where I'm going to be asking you to go and putting words up on screen and so on. This is where I'm going to do a couple of arrangements and really, as you can probably tell, those of you who are here because of the links in the email, we're making a start on Christmas. I know it's not December yet. I know. But we've got so many lovely pieces to enjoy. My feeling is if we wait until the first day of December, that only gives us 3 weeks, which means a total of, I think, 9, 10, 12 broadcasts there. There's so much more music to enjoy. So great to see everyone who's here in the comments. Lots of lovely folks. Lots of people are going to multitask and watch Strictly. That's brilliant. Please, no spoilers in the comments, all right? Because I am going to watch the results show later on. I skipped through. I'm a bit naughty. Well, I was watching Mr. Tango, you see, and at the end, I do tend to skip through some of the VT and some of the. She's worked really hard this week. Oh, it's been a really hard week, and all that stuff. Watch the dance. Watch the scores. And yeah, good show yesterday. Bit worried about Reese, but anyway. So, people who are here, we've got hello Alison, hola to Anna and Jota, hello to Carolyn, hello Christine and Terry, hello to Dave and Jill, hello Dorothy, hello Emma, hello Jill, hello Glennis, hello Guido, hello Jean and Jill, hello Lisa and Mary and Michael, hello Nikki, hello Norb, hello Paul and Nancy, hello to Ruth and Ruth, hello Sheila, hi Susanna, right Terry and everyone. It's so great to see you. Ruth, in local to me that is. I understand you guys went to see The Creation at Tewkesbury Abbey. Great piece. I should learn it one day. I've heard it's quite good. Susanna's been singing a concert today. You must be exhausted. Emma had a concert last night. So you're all really busy. So thank you ever so much for coming along tonight. So now look, the first piece we're going to look at this week, everyone, is called the Somerset Carol. Very good Strictly yesterday, exactly. Doesn't everyone skip through the VT? Now you see, whilst you, when you watch it live, you can't skip through the VT, you see. And my daughter does love to watch the whole thing. Anyway, so Somerset Carol, folks, is our first piece. It's nice to be sat in front of you. I nearly streamed last week, but I was feeling absolutely lousy after my jabs. But definitely on the mend tonight. Cheers. Okay, so Somerset Carol. And dear Helene, who I hope is watching, hello Helene, sent me a fantastic score, which I am going to look at, but not tonight, Helene. We're going to use the bare tune of this, and you very much inspired me to include this. It's actually one of my favourites, and I meant to include it last year. So I'm going to show you the score, everyone, and the score for this is in the description. And this is the original transcription by the great Cecil Sharp, who collected a lot of the folk songs. Now, can I just check? No, we can't hear a thing because that's not turned up. Let's put this in here, and we'll come back to that one in a minute. Let's turn that there. That's not working for some reason. Good, okay. So, let's put the output device as here. Bear with me a moment, everyone. Oh, that's interesting. Right, I'm just going to restart GarageBand, everyone. Just bear with me a moment, as this is not behaving as it should. Turn it off, turn it on again, because I can't seem to get the output in the right place. If I put it on system setting, will that work? No. Okay, bear with me a moment, everyone. Mr. Tango was just amazing last night. Absolutely stunning. Everyone who was involved in it should be very, very proud of themselves. Right, GarageBand will be back in just a moment. I'm hoping this will let me output to my mixer, because then you can hear it. Output device. Phew. I just had to briefly turn that down so I hadn't, we'd have had horrible feedback. Fingers crossed. Yes. Now I just need to push it up on screen so you can see. There we go. Nothing's ever easy, is it, ladies and gents? So, GarageBand. There we go. And can you all see that? Yes, you can. Marvellous. There we go. Right, so more on that later on. I've had a mad idea. But in the meantime, let's turn off the Space Designer and just stick with this now. So let's go back to this carol. Now that I've got some sound, it's almost as if it's worth popping up a bit early and doing a sound check. Mad idea. Who comes up with ideas like this? So the tune goes. Come all you worthy gentlemen that may be standing by. Christ our blessed Saviour was born on Christmas Day. The blessed Virgin Mary unto the Lord did say, oh, we wish you the comfort and tidings of joy. Nice tune, if I slow it down. Come all you worthy gentlemen that may be standing by. Christ our blessed Saviour was born on Christmas Day. The blessed Virgin Mary unto the Lord did say, oh, we wish you the comfort and tidings of joy. Fabulous. And this is a rather straightforward harmonisation. As I say, it's in the description if you want to jump off and have a look at it. I'm going to take it off screen now for those of you who don't want to stare at it for the rest of the session. So how are we doing? Oh, people still talking about Mr. Tango and how expressive, sinuous and expressive hands that Saul has. Oh yes, he's marvellous, isn't he? So D major, because then I can use the cantele. All right, and I know you guys more cantele. It's the most wonderful instrument to play. It had such a lot of character, and I just feel this one. All of these fancy frippery arrangements that have these nice sort of Victorian chords. And so on. I just think this was originally a tavern tune to be played on things like crumhorns and sackbuts and So I think I'm going to lay down a bit of electric piano to start with. I'm feeling the prog rock on this one, folks. I'm feeling the Steel Eye Span. I'm feeling the Jethro Tull. And those of you who don't know Jethro Tull, well, look him up. It's not him, he's a band. And they did a fantastic Christmas album a few years ago, which is just, I'm this close to starting to play it around the house, but I have to wait to the start of Christmas or Anna really will kill me. So let's find a tempo. Da, 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 da. That's 120. That's too fast. So we're going to start with. Let's start with a nice straightforward 100. That's your staying alive tempo. Well, you can tell by the way I use my work. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. Yeah, disco sound. Right. So let's lay down some chords. Now I'm going to keep the tune to one side. I'm going to simplify the harmonies a little bit because it's for Folk Monday. This one. This isn't a classics and trad. This one is a folk piece, and I want it to be kind of earthy, but I'm going to use a bit of distortion later on my guitar recording. Okay, here we go. There was a real Jethro Tull, yes, Emma, but this the band is the one I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. 2, 3, 4. Come on, you worthy gentlemen, that may be standing by. Christ our blessed Saviour was born on Christmas Day. The blessed Virgin Mary unto the Lord did pray. Oh, we wish you the comfort and tidings of joy. Verse 2. There we go. Now, those of you watching with your notepads and going, how's he doing these arrangements and so on, hopefully by now you've been to a few of these. You're starting to see, certainly when you're doing a folk arrangement, and actually most of these arrangement sessions have been folk pieces, I like to start with a really simple 2 or 3 chord, 3 chords or so, and then each time we do a verse, you just subtly, if that's the word, increase the harmonic interest, so it's not the same thing each time, it's developing. And so that was the reason behind that chord sequence. And I really, really do like just having a repeating note. Just gives your ear something to really hang on to. And it's the harmonic equivalent of, unfortunately, what happens to the poor altos when they end up stuck on the same note all the way through. It is by far the most compelling note of all, but it doesn't make for a very interesting line. So, yeah, there we go. Right, so now I need to find out where we're slowing down. Right, so I'm going to make a cut there in GarageBand. So that, again, this is for those of you that are watching the view to developing your own GarageBand skills. I'm now going to quantize, and those of you who have been along to these know quantizing is where you line the notes up so they're absolutely bang on. Now, to be fair, I played that pretty well. It's pretty much in time, but I want it really spot on. So I'm going to quantize, but I made a cut at the point where I started slowing down, so I'm only going to quantize the notes that I want to be bang on time. If I quantize the bit where I was slowing down, it'll get all out of shape because it'll try and fit it to the nearest beat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. I'm going to see 1/8 note, and those notes jump into the right place perfectly in a way that only a computer can do. We're going to have some drums in there as well, and we're going to have a bass. Let's put a bass in. We want a bass. Now, I've used lots of upright bass. I like the guitar on. I've used that a lot. I'm getting to the point where I think it's nice to use a variety of instruments, but the guitar on is... Yeah, it's all right. I'm feeling a bit grittier in terms of this arrangement, at least tonight. So let's bring out some nice basses. We've got a ballad bass. Yeah, not quite. Chainsaw bass. I don't think we're quite there. Dark, heavy bass. Sounds like the back row of my choir. Sorry, couldn't resist. Filthy bass. This is definitely the back. What's the filthy bass sound like? Oh, yes. Fingerstyle bass. That sounds like Paul Simon. Da 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 da. Yeah, still not gritty enough. It's a Liverpool bass. Yeah, let's have the Liverpool. Yeah, that's the one. Right, here we go. So, intro first. was early on that last night, but because I'm recording MIDI, that doesn't matter because I can go in now and I can make that later. Just checking you all heard Panis Angelicus this morning. If you haven't heard it yet, do have a listen. It's lovely. Still a little early. There we go. Lovely. Dorothy was asking, what is quantizing? Quantizing is, well, if you can hear that click, that's the pulse, that's the beat. And what quantizing does, Dorothy, is it uses a bit of computer magic, and it takes all these notes that I'm playing in and makes them fit exactly to the beat in the way that no human could ever play. And it's one of the things that when you listen to techno music, club dance music, which I know you listen to all the time, it's, you know, constantly playing, I'm sure, in your house, it's why it sounds so mechanical and, you know, computerized, because it is. So that is quantizing. Now, what we need now is we need some chords. We've got the main stuff here, but what we need now is some string sounds. Now, I'm not going to use dulcimer this week, and it's always my go-to thing, so I'm going to try and do something different. Let's reach for the guitar. Now, I tuned this, but of course I've had the window open because this room is unbelievably hot again. That's not bad though. Now, Susanna was quite right. She said the other week, don't use a guitar tune. I usually do, but I haven't had them out for the my sessions. Now, here I am. Slightly sharp, but I think we're going to go with that one. That's all right. Little under. That's very under. It was always the G string that goes loose. Can't imagine why. Nothing worse than a loose G string. Am I right, folks? Okay, so right now we're going to add a guitar track, and I'm going to do something, as I say, a bit unusual this week. We're going to bring out the big guns. We're going to bring out some distortion. Now, guitar, obviously this is a 6-string, this is an electroacoustic. I don't have the facility to plug this in and record it directly, so I'm going to have to play out loud and turn down the microphone while I do this. Now, distortion, again, a little bit of a music history lesson for those of you who want to know. Distortion was developed in the 50s and 60s when guitarists and bass players, but particularly guitarists, worked out that when an amplifier broke in a certain way, when the speaker cone was damaged in a certain way, it made a kind of crunchy sound that made the sound carry further and was less of a clean, pleasant sound, but actually had a lot more texture and bite to it. You know, in the same way, I used to describe it as the difference between a regular crisp and a ruffled crisp, and there's more surface area, more flavour, more bite. And they got to the point in the 50s and 60s, before they invented the buttons that you now have, which create this artificial sound, they would poke pencils into the guitar cones to break them in a particular way to get that really rough, raucous sound. Now, we do have guitar coming in here. Okay, and this is my lovely black Yamaha. I've had this one for, what are we now, 2021, 15 years. I love this instrument. This is the one that I carried around with me when I was teaching primary school music. I would walk in with my suit on and my guitar. All the kids go, Mr. England! Okay, now what we'll do is I'm going to turn down the microphone in a minute so you won't hear me talking, but you will hear the guitar sounding quite raucous. So bear with me a minute, folks. So you can hear me now through this is now the microphone that the guitar's going to play through. So I'm now going to add, let's have a look. Let's try an amp switcher. So that's going to sound quite rough. How about this? That's the stuff. That's the stuff. Right, here we go. No, I'm going to be really picky on this. so well. One more time. There we go. Okay. This chair of mine, I'm going to have to replace it. Okay. That should be a bit better. Okay, there we go, folks. So, quickly saw a comment from Julie. Is this a special mic? No, this is my Rode mic that I use. If I unplug it, is that going to cause problems? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to unplug it and show you. Two problems. No, okay. So this is the mic that I use for recording pretty much all of my vocals and other instruments straight in. It's brilliant. It's portable. It's got a magnetised stand. It's a Rode. It's the NT USB, and it's an absolute workhorse for me. I have it on the desk, and it's always plugged in, so that if I need it, I know where it is. So let me just double check that I'm not about to deafening you all. Bear with me a moment, everyone. Having just unplugged that. There we go. Input device. Good. Fine. Good. So, excellent. So let's have a listen back to that. Now, of course, all this is still panned to the middle, and there's no space on it at all. We haven't spread this out anywhere. So, okay, so that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's EQ that a bit. So EQ is where we boost the bass, the middle, the high, and the mid. Bass, mid, and high. So I'm just going to bring up the mid a little bit. I want more of the note on the guitar. If I do this, listen. Sounds like something really trippy from the 60s. 1967, am I right, folks? Good. Oh, and that bass comes in. That's got some real... Yeah, again, those of you doing your own arrangements, don't be in too much of a rush to bring everything in. Yeah, a little bit of just a repetitive, like da, 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 da. You know, it just goes a long way, and then bring the bass in later, and all will be well. Now, yes, here it is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cantilever. Let me just check the tuning. I've been doing my best. I've been tuning it and playing it every day in the hope that it'll stay in tune. How about that? Yes, almost. Close enough. I won't say for what, because Nikki will kill me. Or the F sharp's a little bit under. Always the way. Let me just check the bar isn't over. Yeah, it's a little bit flat. So let's just tweak that. G's under as well. It was in tune, then I took the tuner off and it went out of tune. Still the G. There we go. Not quite. I've got to have Cantaloupe on it. It's a Homechoir track this autumn. I'm going to have to do a special release of all of these folk songs that we've recorded that got Cantaloupe in them, because my goodness, I've had some fun. Right, I'm going to record this one clean, and then I'm going to add some crunch to the Cantaloupe as well. I'm not the first to do it. Metallica have done this, just in case any of you out there are Metallica fans. How's that sound? I put that in. Okay, here we go, everyone. Here comes Ben's Toys, says Christine. You know me too well. Right, here we go. Nope. Absolute rubbish. Here we go. 2, 3. It's all right. I could do better though. I could definitely do better. So let's angle that microphone so it can pick up more of this lovely sound. There we go. So one more try. This is the real one. 2, 3. No, that wasn't real. Here we go. One more time. 2, 3. Sorry folks, I'm going to add some drums. It's just trying to hear the do you know what it is? It's trying to hear over the top of the guitar, which is really crunchy, and it's obscuring the beat. Now what if I do this? That's better. I just need something to really just keep me in time. And we'll bring the guitar back later on. Right, 4th time's the charm. That's a common saying, isn't it? Right, 4th time's the charm. the stuff. Oh, a fantastic instrument. I absolutely love it. Who'd have thought that 5 notes could have so much, well, bring so much joy. Fabulous. Now, let's bring this all back. So I'm going to turn that off so you can hear me properly now. And let's see how that's sounding just on its own. Dave's saying it would be interesting to know the median age of Homechoir and COT members. Well, what's interesting, Dave, is I can tell you from the stats that I get here at Homechoir, and this is only for the people who put in their birthdays when they sign up and subscribe. But there is definitely a, let's say there's a curve towards the towards the 60s and 70s. There's certainly a lot of you out there who are of the retired age, I would say. There's a fair few. I think we've got 1 or 2 who are under 12. I've got a little bulge of those between 12 and 18. 18 to 24, not doing too badly. 24 to 40 something's not bad at all. And then there's definitely an upward trend. I put it down to having time and also having that extra layer of class to appreciate a good choir. That's what I think's going on. Right, so now then, let's have a look. How does that sound in context with all of this ampy stuff? And now I'm going to actually pan this. So let's put the piano to one side. Let's keep the bass in the middle for now. Maybe slightly to one side. I'm now going to I'm now pointing at the guitarist and saying, right, you, over to the right. So I'm going to pan the guitar over to the right. And I'm going to put the cantilè on the other side. So we get a little bit of jingle, 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 little bit of stereo going on. Fingers crossed, this is it all together. And it's nowhere near done. Right, first things first. Move this all out a little bit, and again, little tip for you: if you ever find yourself recording and you've cut off the start like this, so it doesn't sound quite natural, GarageBand will actually have recorded it, so I've taken it back just a little bit. There we go. Be standing by. Christ our blessed Saviour was born on Christmas Day. The Blessed Virgin Mary unto the Lord did say, oh, we wish you the comfort and tidings of joy. Okay, yeah, we're definitely getting there. Bass is a bit heavy, just a bit. Okay, now, I've got natural strum at the moment on the cantilè. But, you know, let's put a bit of crunch on it. Let's see what crunchy cantilè sounds like. Let's audition it on its own. So this is on its own. This is the clean sound. Right, I'm just going to cycle that. And again, those of you GarageBand will know this. Just play the same thing over and over again. Change the amp. Oh! Sounds like The Edge. Sounds like you too. Needs a bit more delay, but oh, that's quite nice. Okay, actually, I might try another one. Let's not just take that first one. I'm going to turn it down a bit, doing it too loud. Try Big Brute Blues. That's quite nice as well. Broken Up Brit. That's great. Cheap studio time. Yeah, let's try the 80s goth. Oh, sweet child of mine. Okay, Fat Amp. I love these names. Honk and Drive, Indie Scorcher. Just got to get the right sound, so it's got to fit alongside the other one. I liked the Big Brute Blues. Double driven. Ooh. That's a bit too big. I don't know if anyone's done this recently to a cantilè, my apologies. I'm going to put it back on the amp switcher. I'm going to change this one. There we go. Right. I think we might be ready to have a bit of a sing through. Let's see what that sounds like. And we do need to add some more as we go through, because this is all just the first verse is fine. Then we need something coming in verses 3, 4, and 5 to make it varied and interesting. And I'm thinking my old technique of thumping the desk to get a big drum sound. But anyway, how's this sound? Come all you worthy gentlemen that may be standing by. Christ our blessed Saviour was born on Christmas Day. The blessed Virgin Mary unto the Lord did say, oh, we wish you the glad and tidings of joy. Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to swap them back. I'm so indecisive. Or am I? Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I like that. Does it need drums? It needs something. It needs something there along with the bass. So let's add in, let's go to the European folk kit, which is on my instruments here. Can't beat a Morris dance set. Just trying to find the right sound. Okay, let's layer this up. So those of you who aren't drummers, here's a little tip. You don't have to be able to play the drums, you just have to play one drum at a time. So let's see how this sounds. Most interesting drum part, but you'll see we will add to that. Now here's again a little tip. I'm just going to duplicate that track, and we want something. I think I'm going to switch now to a rock kit. No, maybe not a rock kit. I want something a bit more Latin kit, really, maybe. Back to the European. Back to the European folk kit. Okay. So we go. Actually, what I want is I want a proper bass drum, but without any notes. I thought I had loads of drum kits. Where are they all gone? Pop kit. That's it. We're at the disco speed, so we may as well get four to the floor. Here we go. bring the snare in next time we record. Literally just playing that bass note on every beat. Okay, good. Now snare. I want a crunchier snare than that. That's not crunchy enough for me. I like the crunchy snare. Okay, one more try through the drum track, and then I think we're pretty much there, and then it's time for Jingle Bells. Start the hi-hat at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. Okay, here we go. Let's turn these drums up a little bit, and let's move the bass to one side. Let's have the drums central. Right, I think we got it, folks. I'm going to save that, and let's do a sing through, and then let's do half an hour on Jingle Bells, because I've had an idea. Somerset Carol. Lovely. Right, let's have a sing through. Let's put on a nice acoustic. I'll go and stand in the quarantine choir hall. Actually, do we? Oh, I haven't put the spacer on. Oh, goodness me, England. Come on. Get with the program. Master track, output, space designer. We've got to go in the quarantine choir hall. I'm also going to use something called stereo spread, which basically sends everything around a little bit more. And space designer, quarantine choir hall. I set this up last year, and Come all you worthy gentlemen. Here we go. I may even record myself. Come all you worthy gentlemen that may be standing by. Christ our blessed Saviour was born on Christmas Day. The Blessed Virgin Mary unto the Lord did say, oh, we wish you the comfort and tidings of joy. Come all you worthy gentlemen that may be standing by. Christ our blessed Saviour was born on Christmas Day. The Blessed Virgin Mary unto the Lord did say, oh, we wish you the comfort and tidings of joy. Christ our blessed Saviour now in the manger lay. He's lying in the manger while oxen feed on hay. The Blessed Virgin Mary unto the Lord did say, oh, we wish you the comfort and tidings of joy. God bless the ruler of this house, and long may he reign. Many happy Christmases he lived to see again. God bless our generation who live both far and near, and we wish them a happy New Year. God bless the ruler of this house, and long may he reign. Many happy Christmases he lived to see again. God bless our generation who live both far and near, and we wish them a happy New Year. Crunch, 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 crunch. There we go. Right, save. Good. Right, turn that off. Excellent. Right then, everyone. And now that's the one for tomorrow. And we're also going to have what are we going to have tomorrow? We're going to have Gaudete. We're going to have Noa Nouvelle, which is one of my favourites. The Virgin Mary had a baby boy, and Sancta Lucia for you, Norb, because it's quite close, I believe, to the Swedish Festival of Lights. I think it's next weekend. Let me know. All right, but great stuff. Thanks ever so much, everyone. Now, we're going to have a look at Jingle Bells. Now, I really have spent the day, and this is absolutely true, I've spent the day trying to get rid of an idea from my mind. And those of you who make music, those of you who are creative craft-wise and so on, you may have had this sort of thing where you think, I've just had an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know if I should follow it up. And basically, yesterday was all about Missa Tango in the afternoon and evening. I was listening to it a lot. I was working with Saul, and of course I then watched the concert. So the Missa Tango sound was, firmly in my head. And then this morning I was thinking, right, got to do Jingle Bells as well. And I was thinking, I'll do a typical sort of chocolate box tinkly sort of thing. I thought, but no one particularly wants to hear me come along and do a typical chocolate box version of Jingle Bells. I think what I might just do is play it live on Friday when we do it, because jingle bells, jingle all the way. It's all very straightforward. But the thing I can't get out of my head, and I've decided I am going to do this, is I'm going to put together a tango version of Jingle Bells, because I've never heard that before, and I've got this Mr. Tango sound in my head. So I went out for a walk earlier on with Bobby, and we went around the local area and had a little chat. And as we were walking around, I just could not get this sort of... first of all, let me turn off the echo so we get a better sense of... no. So Santa Lucia is the 13th of December. Thank you, everyone. So we'll learn it tomorrow, revise it, and then we will perform it on the 13th of December. Okay. Da 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 dun 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 da dun, dancing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. That's what I've had in my head all day, and well, I'm going to do it. Whether we sing this on Friday, I really don't know. I don't think we will. I think this might end up just being something I put together and only we know about it. Okay, so shh. Particularly don't tell Saul. Okay. Forget Better Call Saul. Definitely don't call Saul. Okay, let's go for right. First of all, I need to get the. Now I don't have a bandoneon, sadly, but I have a tango accordion, which is close. I think that's what we need. Now the next thing I need is some words. I don't know how many verses we'll do. The original has some hilarious words. And anyone out there, by the way, thinks this is a Christmas song. It is not a Christmas song. Jingle Bells has nothing at all to do with Christmas. No mention of it whatsoever. It's a Thanksgiving song. So for those of you in the USA who've got Thanksgiving this week, this one's for you. It's a Thanksgiving song. There we go. So I've got my words. The words are hilarious. Honestly, that fourth verse that's supposed to go... all I've got is accordion. Well, why not? Now the ground is white, go it while you're young. Take the girls tonight and sing this sleighing song. Yeah, interesting choice of words there. Anyway, right. So let's put some chords down. I've got a sense of where I want to go in my head. There will probably be mistakes, but let's just get something recorded. Here we go. No, I definitely need a beat for this one. It's got to be spot on. Let's turn the accordion down so we can hear the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I'll change that in a minute. Do 2 verses. Something like that. Okay. Oh dear, what are we doing, folks? What are we doing? Okay, let's put in Peruvian panpipes. Now we can sound like Bath City Centre another time. Let's have the Mexican guitar on. Okay, right. Norv says, I don't like Jingle Bells, so everything or change you're adding is good. Thank you, Norv. Oh, you lot are great. Right, let's have a bass in there as well. And then the last thing, we need a big piano sound, but we'll get to that. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Four of those. 4 of those, England. One more time. I need to change that, don't I? It was rubbish. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Not the right language, but you get the idea. Right. Piano. That's what we need now. Afro-Cuban. Slightly out of tune. That's the point of it. And we also need the acoustic back. We really do with this. How's this sound now if I do this? That's the stuff. Okay. Oh, don't worry, Norb, it's not going anyway. Just sneaking it down a little bit, just in the acoustic. Right, here we go. Okay, need to hear more piano. Not getting in anywhere near. Actually, how's this for a mad thought? What happens if I put the accordion part on the piano? Actually, that works better, I think. That works better as a piano. Okay. That's it. Okay, we've got our sound. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay. Oh dear. Oh, we have some fun, Debbie. Right, here we go. I'm just going to turn that space to side. It's a little bit too big right now. Just a little bit too big. Turn the dry up. Turn the reverb down. You see, sometimes you just got to change things around. Yes. Fancy a trumpet. Oh, the problem is, and do you know what? I'm going to put a flute in later on. I can hear a flute. The problem is that digital trumpets sound rubbish. You know, I mean, I want also a clarinet or a slinky sort of line, and we just don't have a decent sound, I'm afraid. It always sounds fake. But these instruments that you can just press a key and record and get a sample, they're much, much easier to reproduce digitally. Okay, here we go. I know it's going to be on the accordion, wasn't it? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. It's a good thing there's nobody watching live on the internet or anything. Just heard that. Here we go. One more time. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's because I got the wrong chords underneath. Right, da 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 da. Let's just listen to what I've done. Yeah, I'm just going to have to change the entire way the song that goes. That's fine. I was hoping I could get away with playing it there. I'm going to have to play it in the minor. Because it does work. But I think I'm going to have to stick to the original texture. This is what happens when you get too clever for your own good. Let's all listen. No, that's when things started to go a little bit out. Just getting carried away. How are we doing? won't pay any attention to that last bit there. We just want to add some counter melodies. This is, after all, just a bit of fun. This is never going to see the light of day. You have no idea, folks, how many arrangements are just sitting, languishing on a hard drive with the suffix rubbish. There's a good, I don't know, 50, 60 arrangements I've done over the last couple of years that will never see the light of day. And this one's just between us. So let's just put a little bit of flute on, have a bit of fun. How's everyone doing? Does GarageBand have castanets? You're way ahead of me, Julie. We're going to have a some kind of percussion as well. Yes, it does. In short, let's have a little bit of fluty, just a little bit. And I'm just going to speed up a bit. Let's try 115. Slightly brisker tango. Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail. Yeah, okay, so that's all fine. Let's go for... Good, so that's the chorus. And let's bring the flute in for the second verse. This is the bit that Norb doesn't like. Cover your ears for that bit, Norb. Okay, a little bit of fluty goodness, and let's have a bit of a Latin drum set or something. We just need something simple. Latin kit. Listen for the castanet. Go back from the bottom of the keyboard. Amazing sounds. Right, well, that's disappointing. As Bill Bailey said, that was a long walk down a windy beach to a cafe that was closed. Let's go for the orchestra percussion kit, because I know that's orchestral kit. I know there's some in there. Ah. Okay, just a bit of percussion. I know this is full of wrong chords, but I just had to get this out of my head, otherwise it would have been in my head all night. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wrong, entirely the wrong way round. I wanted the, that's it, C sharp to D. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just one too many buttons. Olé! I should have a rose in my teeth as I play. Oh dear. Jingle castanets. The hoisting of your lies, indeed. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. This goes horribly wrong. That's a madness. Let's just get rid of all the mad sounds that aren't supposed to be there, which is pretty much all of them. Where was that? Ah, it was this one, wasn't it? Yeah, we don't want that, and we don't want that one. Okay. Oh dear. Right, folks. Well, let's finish with the sing through. And I know the chords don't quite fit, and this is just mad. I might play with this. I see people saying, "Be a shame, we're really enjoying it." Well, if you really are enjoying it, then maybe we will bring this one out on a fun Friday. How about that? Let's make it a fun Friday piece in a couple of weeks. I'm just going to turn down the reverb a little bit, so it's less of a hall and more. I've got a small space as well. What have I got? I've got a cafe. What we want. I've got a villa bathroom. Villa parlour. Let's go for a villa parlour. What does that sound like? Let's just hear it. That's quite nice. Okay. And the sirens are not part of GarageBand. That's just here. Okay. Lots of reverb. Jingle tango, everyone. I'm going to take it up even faster, because I'm feeling in that sort of mood. Here we go, everyone. Enjoy. Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Everyone, hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifted bank, and then we got upsot. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride sleigh, ole. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's Fun Friday fodder at best. But thank you for being here tonight and witnessing my breakdown. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've certainly got one in the bag for tomorrow, and something which I think, with a bit of polish and maybe a beer or two, will end up sounding half decent. Have a great evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. How's everyone doing? Oh, bless you. Singing Finnish, says Norm. You don't ask for much, do you, folks? Oh dear, I'll have to do my best for next time. I understand, Susanna has sent me all sorts of documentation to verify the fact that Santa is indeed Finnish. I'm not going to argue. That's very much the case. But my Finnish is pretty much limited to minun kultani kaunison, and that's not this piece. So look, I'll see you tomorrow for Folk Monday, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great evening. Lots of love to all of you, and we'll see you very, very soon. All the very best. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.